A pleasure to me all at last, and now here we are at it again. It's time for HJN, and I've taken a little break from production for the most part, but now I'm back, fresh off of Snacker Attacker. That's a lot of calories I put in, so we're gonna be taking a break from any of that content and moving on to regular HJN. Also, recent HJN production, as opposed to what we saw earlier. In 2020 and 2021 was when I spent all that time making these episodes. All 70 of them are up online in the domain at this point. But now let's get back to HJN as it is already. In terms of content, well, I actually have another deadline that I've set myself. It's September 3rd, 2022. We're going to be getting some combiner episodes in. I want to be sure to talk about as much as I can before the deadline is met, and another new crossover series begins. So let's get going. We're going to bring up a whopping 10 subjects. 10. Now that's incredible, if you ask me. Here on September 3rd, let's talk about the likes of punctuation, architecture, pain, lectures, nature, klaxons, seasoning, androids, lyrics, and skates. Yep, all 10 of those are pretty much going to be what will be on the mind today. So let's get started with punctuation for a combiner episode, pretty much. Let's see if we can talk about these as fast as possible. Punctuation, little symbols and the likes that include the likes of commas, parentheses, and colons. Not to be confused with the body part known as the colon. Architecture, the art of creating buildings of all sorts, especially if you're familiar with the famous hoop from St. Louis or the Statue of Liberty. Pain, the process of which that is meant to alert your body and mind that there's something going wrong and you need to fix it as soon as possible. Pain can range in the form of things like fractures or blood loss or infection. Then you have lectures, a thing that teachers or your boss might have for you if there's something going on and you need to be able to fix it at any point. Nature, the likes of plants, animals, and trees all around us, unlike with what we've been doing in recent years. Klaxons, seasoning, pretty much the same thing as spices or condiments, except these are mostly dry things like cumin, cinnamon, and some other stuff. Of course, the pizza seasoning is there as well. Androids, artificial beings that we created, but also refers to a specific software, much like how I've talked about with Apple. Android software is there in a lot of different smartphones. Samsungs, Motorola's, LTEs, BLUs, you pretty much name it. Then we have lyrics, which refer to parts of a song, the many words that a singer will let out. Smellin' Wine and Cheap Perfume by Journey's Don't Stop Believing, which was really confusing for me back then, but now I more than just understand the meaning of it. Then finally, skates. Roller skates, ice skates, etc. Doesn't ultimately matter too much here. And so with that in mind, that's all 10 that I will be talking about for today. Less than 4 minutes. That's pretty nice if you ask me. But now, if you want to see more, go down to my channel along with some more HJN topics coming soon. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.